Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Bomb Squad and the Bulldogs. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
First pitch, 720.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Josh Labendera in there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Hamels has hurled more than 2,700 major league innings in his career and sports a respectable ERA just under 3.50. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Standing in now, Jason Donald pitches a cold strike. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Labendera leads off second with nobody out. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The first baseman, Chad Roth.
Into the box, Chad Roth, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run will score from second, as now it's a 3-0 game.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks, code red.
In now, Jordan Luplow. Pitch out, nothing doing. Three runs already home here. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Over to Albies. On to Freeman. A double play. So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Jim Roth. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So they pick up 3. Andy Underwood will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
No balls and a strike to count. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And this is taken in for out number 1. Nick Markakis digging in now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Popped him up. Roth has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, number 22. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. Into the box now, Jake Saldana. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Hard hit ball to second. Albies picks it up, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting 9, the center fielder.
Digging in, number 21 comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in safely at third, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
To the plate now, Jacques Lemieux, as he hits one on a line to left field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Pitch on the way. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Your attention, please.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and a change is forthcoming, as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Markakis is going to have room. 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And check out the recent numbers, clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. For the current campaign, Acuna is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. And there's 1 away.
Batting 5th, the left fielder.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Number 21 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Digging in to try it again, Jordan Luplow, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Acuna is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now to the plate, Jim Roth. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Ozuna will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 22.
Riding in once again, number 22. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Acuna is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And it's quickly 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out. At the plate, Charlie Culberson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Jake Saldana. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Line drive to left. Ozuna is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping in, number 21. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here?
Yeah, guys, that was the first triple of the year for him, and you got to believe it's not going to be his last. The way this guy can absolutely fly, any ball in the gap screams triple.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Love you.
First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Here's Ender Inciarte. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
A bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out. Striding in, Nick Markakis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. In the air now, out to right field. Number 22 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The first baseman, number 5.
Digging in now, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. Digging in once again, Josh Labendera. He singled his last time up.
Labendera.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his third knock of the night.
They talk about having a good night, 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or two before this one ends.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Ozuna at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready once again, Chad Roth. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone!
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Stepping in now, Jordan Luplow. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great.
Oh, way to get dirty. Hey now.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom. Acuna digs in now. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. In his career, Acuna brings in a batting average right at .290, a respectable number for sure. And it's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Fouled away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Jake Saldana. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Acuna coming in. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, number 21, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jacques Lemieux. First offering on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ozuna on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Evan Longoria. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred, he's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Lifted in the air to center. Number 21 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 8.
Into the box now, Charlie Culberson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The count now at 2-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So striding in, Jason Donald. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Jason Donald.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
At the plate now, Chad Roth. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big, and plus this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Shane Green comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Jordan Luplow. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Albies is under it as he puts it away for round number 1.
Number 22.
Coming to the plate now, number 22. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ozuna is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Saldana. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB, certainly.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ender Inciarte is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the right fielder.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good arm action there, but this one misses, and it's a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
In there for extra bases, and there goes the perfect game. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board. Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ronald Acuna becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Striding into the box, number 21. He'll start us off in the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Markakis coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Love you.
Number 7 will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Comes set with the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So coming to the plate, Josh LaBendera. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Number 52 will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
Number 52.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The third baseman.
So stepping in, Jason Donald.
Donald.
Tyler Torrey will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 10-0 score. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Popped up. Freeman is under it. And the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On now. Anthony Pedroza will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 23, Tyler Torrey. Now at second base, number 52.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Number 40.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball one.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Stepping into the box, Evan Longoria. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And here's a fastball called for strike one. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. At the plate, Charlie Culberson. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Called strike one on the circle change. Good pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that new inning set to get underway. Into the box now, Jordan Luplow. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. From the stretch. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Number 28 will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 28.
Pulled toward right center field. Acuna giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Standing in, number 22. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Number 43 will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And he takes a pitch right down the middle, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Smoke toward the hole, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Luke Jackson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Standing in now, Jake Saldana. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Ozuna is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Now at the plate, number 21. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a trip. Number 32 will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Number 32 stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field.
Now catcher, number 28.
Settling in now, Tyler Flowers. Starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. Slow little roller to third. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the designated
Digging in, Ender Inciarte. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. In there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Right down the chute that time. 1-2. Got him as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Markakis. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one. Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And he'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this has got to bring a smile to your face.
It does, D-Roy. In the day and age where we don't see very many complete games, or for that matter, guys going out into 8th, let alone the 9th inning, this has been a terrific start up to this point.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part.
And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 10-0, the final shutout score in this one. Fresno jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Andy Underwood earns his 5th winner of the year and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Cole Hamels was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he settled with the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good